Have they been saying anything about me?
Who?
The prisoners.
They don't have me in their confidence. Come on.
Ah, reception. Pleasant memories.
Through there. Now get a move on. That's enough of that, Eves.
What did I do?
You attacked her, didn't you?
Oh, I did not.
Well, she yelled loud enough.
But I didn't touch her.
You scared the living daylights out of me.
I just wanted to be friendly-like.
That's why you snuck up on me.
I wanted to talk without them listening.
Oh, private conference, eh? What's all this about?
Nothing.
Did B. Smith send you?
Nothing to do with B. Smith. She thinks I'm stupid.
Oh, whereas you're really an intellectual giant. Now get out of here. Go on. Well, Albrecht, you finally found yourself a friend. What do you want?
I want to see her.
You've already frightened her enough already.
We're going to be mates.
Oh, come off it, Eves. B. Smith told you to put the fear of death into her, didn't she?
I'm not talking to B. Smith.
No, but you're listening. You must think I'm as thick as you are. Now get on your way. Well, I've just got rid of your fan club.
Who?
Martha Eves. She's all right. You think so, do you? Well, it's your life.
It's the others I've got to worry about. How about letting her work in the garden with me?
Is that where you want to be buried?
I'll be buried there if the others get to me sooner. Look, you can't guard me all the time. Why don't you let her do it?
Why would she want to?
Because she thinks I'm the only one who doesn't think she's stupid.
She is stupid.
So what? So maybe she's the ultimate moron. Who's worried? Not me. Not when she's the only thing that stands between me and the heavies you've got round here.
Good morning. Still seems strange getting my lunch money and fare money. I almost expect you to ask me if I've got a clean hanky.
The prisoner won't be going out today. What do you think you're up to?
But I thought it was all right.
Your study release is at the governor's pleasure. Now, Mrs. Davidson hasn't rescinded her orders.
Oh, but Bea told her. Now, she knows I wasn't the one that broke my word about Bella Albrecht.
Well, she said nothing about you being released for university. Not today.
But Bea said...
Look, Travers, whatever you might think, B. Smith doesn't run this place. Now, Mrs. Davidson hasn't changed her mind. Well, not yet, anyway.
Didn't she believe Bea?
You know, she prefers to have all the facts in front of her before she makes a decision.
Well, she'll probably ask Peter Clements.
What, do you think if he's the one that spilt the beans, he'll own up to it, huh?
He might not.
Afraid of looking stupid. Some psychologist telling the women in here that a prisoner had killed her 5-year-old kitty.
He wouldn't care what people thought of him. What'd really worry him would be to be thrown out of here before he'd finished his work.
I thought he had finished. He stopped interviewing the prisoners.
It's not really what his thesis was all about.
Isn't it? Then what's so important that he'd throw you to the wolves, rather than risk getting chucked out of here?
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting to see the doctor.
What's wrong with you?
I don't have to tell you.
Huh. Faking it, I suppose. That's just what we need here. One more hypochondriac.
I'm sick. I was sick this morning. I'm sick every morning. I've got to see the doctor.
Well, don't hold your breath. He won't be in today.
Why? What's wrong with him?
Nothing. He's just working in his own practice. Now get back to your cell. Unless, of course, you want to sit here all day.
Oh.
Gowns here. Laundry goes out every week. Tuesdays. Miss Gibb will look after that when she comes back. You'll find some old favourites there.
Good Lord. This is the 1912 edition.
So am I, young man, so am I. I've been practicing here since the war. This is how I spent my deferred pay. Old McElraith ran it then. Robbed me blind.
I don't think I know him.
Barely a man alive does. He's been dead for 30 years. Good surgeon, though. Well, I haven't much time. Have you any questions?
No, I don't think so. Not at the moment.
Good, good. Now, you've got the numbers of Collins Street and East Melbourne. Well, I hope you won't be disappointed with our bargain. If you are, you won't have much time to brood on it.
Oh, I'll manage.
I suspect you will. Well, it's what you'd expect in this sort of area. A stream of kids with measles, whooping cough, mumps, and blind ignorance. Pregnant women, aged 15 to 50. Lots of workers' comp. As a ray of sunshine in your day, the occasional stab and bash victim.
Well, sounds more invigorating than my last billet. All I had there was a queue of women after Valium and a chance to be alone with the doc.
You'll get it here. I get it, my God, and I'm 67. What's the matter with women these days? Or do you think it's the men? Fresh air and exercise, I tell them. That'll fix them up, take their minds off sex. Well, I must run along. I'll drop in and see you again tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, and by the way, don't take that down. You won't get a cent out of them unless you ring it up. They're all rogues here, all on the take.
Lovely morning. G'day, Jim. Great day, isn't it?
The governor would like to see you in her office straight away.
All in good time.
She said she wanted you as soon as you arrived.
She wants me. Well, I'm happy to oblige. But 9 in the AM's a bit brutal. I'm at my best when the lights are low.
Yes, I tell her I gave you the message at exactly 9:35.
I'm going. I trust I know my duty.
Eves and Albrecht? That's an unlikely partnership. And Albrecht wants her as a watchdog.
That seems to be the idea.
Well, what makes her think that Martha can be trusted?
I don't know, really, but she was quite adamant that she could handle Eves. Albrecht has meant an increased workload for all of us. But even so, it's impossible to have her guarded every second of the day.
Yes, I can see what a help Eve's cooperation would be, but it's such an unlikely partnership. I'd like to be sure she's not getting close to her for reasons of her own.
She hasn't the brains for it, and she's not smart enough for the others to use her either.
Very well. We'll let her work with Albrecht. But keep an eye on them, till we're sure that things are what they seem. Come in.
Ah, at your service, Governess. You wanted me?
Yes, Dr. Clements, I had a few things I wanted to discuss with you.
Oh, my pleasure.
I don't think we need detain you any further, Miss Bennett.
Well, what on earth have I done to warrant such an icy blue stare?
Peter, I thought you understood that the women here regard infanticide as the cardinal sin, and that it was vital that Bella Albrecht's offence should not be made known to them.
My dear Erica, talk about shutting the stable door. I mean, everyone knew already. It's common knowledge.
It was not common knowledge until your interview with B. Smith.
Oh, rubbish. B came in full of it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said a word.
What exactly did she say?
Well, if I remember correctly, she pointed out that it was rather ridiculous of you to expect them to believe that Bella was in for your common or garden murder when you'd authorized such extraordinary security precautions.
She was probing for information, and she succeeded. It's the oldest trick in the book, to pretend you know something when you don't.
B must have a higher IQ than I thought. You know, it never crossed my mind for a minute that I was being manipulated.
No, it wouldn't. It's usually the other way round. You're very good at manipulating people.
Well, them's unkind words, Governess.
Ever since you have been allowed access to this prison, you have abused your privilege of working here. You even pushed one girl into a complete breakdown.
Doreen?
And you may yet cause the death of another.
Oh, nonsense, Erica.
It is not nonsense. I have the job of keeping Bella Albrecht alive and unscathed. All this will go in my report to the department. Now, will you kindly remove yourself and your effects out of here?